Okay guys, so today I want to showcase this streaming box from Xfinity. You get it for free, and while the box itself and the service itself is just plain, regular, a lot of low quality content, and if you want some of the higher quality stuff, you either have to pay for it or you have to subscribe and get a subscription and have a monthly bill to that. But that's not why I'm making this video. The video that I'm making right now is because of this remote right here. It is absolutely cool. Perhaps one of the coolest thing about this remote is that it lights up when you move. If you move like that, it lights up. So just by picking it up, it'll light up. When you stop moving, it turns off. So this is by far the best remote I've ever seen. Because, for example, this one, it won't light up just because you move it. You have to find this button right here, and then it'll light up. And you can't even see it, but it lights up. But you have to look for this button right here. So it doesn't have an accelerometer like this one, that it lights up from motion. That's not all. That's not the whole thing. The cool thing about this is it can turn on your TV. For example, let's turn it on. You have to set it up for that, but it's fairly easy. So that's what happens when you turn on your TV, because this is always on. The streaming box is always on. It never turns off. It doesn't have a power button, which is good, so you don't have to worry about setting that up. You don't have to worry about waiting for that to turn on. It controls the volume if you want. You can mute if you want. But the very best thing about this remote is that it can hear. It's like Siri or Alexa or Hey Google. It'll hear what you say and it'll look it up. All you have to do is press this button right here, the microphone button right here. Okay, so let's test this remote. You press and hold this button right here. You have to press and hold, and then you talk, and then it'll look up the movie that you want. For example, let's say Passenger 57. Passenger 57. There we go. So here we got Passenger 57. Now let's look for, let's say, RoboCop. RoboCop. Okay, that's RoboCop. So let's look for The Lion King. The Lion King. Okay, let's see The Hulk. The Hulk. Okay, so that's The Hulk. Let's do The Mummy Returns. The Mummy Returns. This is definitely one of my favorite movies. The Mummy Returns. Let's do Miss Congeniality. Miss Congeniality. So it's very good at understanding what you're saying. Let's say Cheaper by the Dozen. Cheaper by the Dozen. Let's say The Conjuring. I think that's how you pronounce that word. The Conjuring. Ooh, that's kind of scary. What else? What else? So I think this is very good. I like it. So I like both the activation, the motion activation for for the screens. I watch movies and this is so convenient. I mean, I cannot stress that enough. It's so convenient to have something that is motion activated, the remote. So it's really convenient, but it's also convenient to be able to just talk to it. Now there is a problem. It's not perfect. So let's go home. If you were to go, for example, into YouTube, let's go to YouTube down here. So now we're in YouTube. So now let's look for a very good channel. Let's say my favorite channel is Skywind007. So let's say right here, Skywind007. Well, it looks like it did find it. Here's one of my videos. Let's go in it.
Okay guys, today we are taking a quick look. This is just a quick look of this thing right here, the Jensen portable stereo.
Okay. It doesn't sound very good for some reason, but it did understand me this time. So I'm happy about that, but it doesn't always understand. For example, let's go back. Let's look for Oksana Lepska. Oksana Lepska. See, it can't find Oksana Lepska. Let's try again. Oksana Lepska. It thinks I'm looking for Oksana Alexa. The person I was looking for is Oksana Lepska. So you're gonna have to search for it. Oksana. And then you're gonna have to, well, you can say that first part and then type in the rest. Oh, you have to leave a space. See, it's not very easy. Space. And then you can say Lepska. And there we go, you get a suggestion. And this is her. This is my favorite singer. Where did she go? Here we go. My favorite singer ever. So let's look for something else on YouTube. Let's look for, let's say, what can we look for? Let's say the Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower. Okay, so it does work on that. Let's look for something else. Moscow, Russia. Okay, so it can understand a lot. But if you were to do something very specific, for example, capital of Nigeria. Capital of Nigeria. Okay, I can understand that. Yeah, it works well, but it doesn't always understand what you're saying. So overall, Xfinity, this is a great device. The user friendliness of this remote, both the motion activation lights and the speaking button right here, they're great. The only bad thing about this is that pretty much everything you get here, either it's bad quality or you have to pay extra for it. Everything you have to pay something for it. So thank you for watching, subscribe, and thumbs up.